everybody, here's Uli Walter again with our third short video. Today we will talk about the life's first food. We talk about colostrum. Daniel D. Clark wrote in his book Colostrum, the number one killer in the world today is immune disease. And to give you a feeling that immune disease is responsible for a lot of serious diseases, here are some of them. Cancer, heart disease, diabetes, allergies, infections, autoimmune disease, ulcers, and the aging process. If your immune system is working properly, your body will heal itself of any disease. And when it comes to boosting your immune system, nothing on this earth can even remotely close to the power of colostrum. Maybe you ask yourself, what is colostrum? Colostrum is produced during the pregnancy, and it is the first milk which is given from us humans and also from animals. It is life's first food for all mammals, and it is the most important meal in our entire lives. So important that a lot of animals would die without it. The history of colostrum is about more than 1,000 years, and it is used all over the world, all cultures. Ayurvedic physicians and also secret healers in India was using colostrum for a very, very long period for physical and also for spiritual healing. Colostrum contains all essential fats, and colostrum contains all essential amino acids, and that means that colostrum is the most complete food that exists on our planet. Besides this, colostrum contains all known 87 growth factors. And what means growth factor? Just to give you a short idea, growth factors accelerate the regeneration and the healing of all body tissues. It helps heal muscles, bone, and nerves. Let's continue. Colostrum contains all 97 immune factors. The immune factors supercharge the immune system and protect us for bacteria, for viruses, and for other harmful organisms. All probiotic bacteria are also in colostrum. Imagine more than 5,000 studies, medical studies, proving that colostrum heals our immune system, causes tissues to regenerate, and countless other health benefits are proved in these studies all over the world. Why are we using cow colostrum? To make a little joke, because in all of us is a little bit of a cow. To be serious, the immune and the growth factors from the cow and from us humans are identical. And this is a gift for us humans, because these cows are able, and only the cows are able, to transfer the healing nutrients to us humans. Let's talk about ESSENS Colostrum. It is from the one and only certified Czech producer. It is certified by the Ministry of Agriculture, and this is an independent institution, and that means you can't buy this certificate for money. It is manufactured on a natural base in the best quality. We are using only colostrum from the first milking, because there are a lot of studies that shows that already with the second milking, even when it happened in the first 12 hours, the immune globulins are reduced 47 to 53%. This is very important to know, because when we have this colostrum from the first milking, you can be sure that it's the best quality. Maybe you say, oh my God, when we take the colostrum from the first milking, what happened with this little calf? Don't worry about the calf. It is ensured that there are enough colostrum for the calf. Colostrum is a material which is unique by nature, and similar materials haven't been made till today in any laboratory all over the world. And this is the reason why ESSENS is proud to keep this natural content of casein also in the final product. Some companies remove the casein. Okay, a very small part of the humans have problems with casein, but the benefits from the casein in the colostrum for the most people are more higher, and that gives a reason to leave the casein inside the colostrum from ESSENS. Laboratory test shows that casein contains 20 types of amino acids, and these amino acids are necessary, for example, for creation and regeneration of muscle mass. Amino acids are necessary to secure cell renewal tissues to the body beside the growing factors. And when we remove the casein, we change the complete structure of colostrum. From the final product, we change it in 10%. That means it is not the colostrum made by nature. It's not the colostrum with all the benefits. It decreased protein content of 70%. It removes the important amino acids, and finally it reduced the immune globulins, and it shows also in our investigations that ESSENS Colostrum contains 2.5 times more immune globulins than some other products from competitors. Let's talk about antibiotics. I'm sure you was already in contact with antibiotics, because it is very long that we are using these kind of drugs. Antibiotics is coming from the ancient Greeks, and it means anti, what means against, and bios, life. That means antibiotic is against the life. And this is what really happened in our body, because when we are using these antibiotics, it kills the bacteria which we want to kill, but it kills also the good bacteria. It is one of the greatest advantages in medicine, but it was overused and it was abused. And this is the reason why the resistance develops very fast, and there are no new drugs on the way. That means more and more people have the problem when they need something like antibiotics, that it don't work anymore. But it is not only the antibiotic you are using by medicine, by pills, by drugs, it's also the antibiotic we take with our daily food. The most of the animals are fed with food which contains, just for prevention, antibiotics. That means they are contaminated with antibiotics. Using this food means taking also antibiotics. If you say, I don't eat meat, okay, but the animal waste is going to the soil, is going to the water, and that means that also we have these antibiotics in our vegetables, in our fruits, and also in our water. That means today there is nearly no chance to avoid the uptake of antibiotics. And more people have problems with that. But I have also a good message for you, because colostrum contains substances that are effective against many of the different microorganisms that are now resistant to the anti-antibiotics in the market. And that means we are independent from antibiotics. We need to enhance our immune system and reverse the damaging effects of antibiotics. When we have a strong immune system, we are more safe, and this is, in my opinion, the headline, the subtitle, the main reason to use colostrum. Colostrum means to protect your body, to protect it against different microorganisms, bacteria, and viruses. And a lot of studies shows that nothing is better for our protection than the colostrum. Colostrum is 3 times more effective than a flu vaccine. 3 times more effective, without any side effect, and more cheaper. There is a famous study from San Valentino, and this confirms exactly this effect. 3 times more effective. And what excited me when I was reading this study, in the end, the conclusion says that the use of colostrum may be not only more effective, but the only practical solution for people where a vaccine is not recommended or counterproductive. That means for a lot of people, there is this thing, the situation, they can't get to the doctor for a vaccine, but they can use the colostrum and it's more effective. It's unbelievable. There are studies that shows that colostrum and sport is a perfect relationship, because an Australian study shows that there is a 20% increase in strength, stamina, and in a shorter recovery. That means after sport, not only for professionals, even for you, the muscle burn after the gym, after whatever, is reduced. You are more faster fit. And if it works for your body, it works also for your brain. That means if you have a hard day in your office or wherever, and you want to relax a little bit, colostrum increase the recovery time 20%. Even for the anti-aging process, colostrum is very, very helpful, because from the age of 20, the growth hormones are already reduced, which are produced in our body. And from the age of 60, they are stopped. Our body don't produce any growth factors anymore. And that leads automatically to a very fast aging process. The body begins very fast to age. And maybe you know it from friends, from family, from neighbors. Oh my God, it looks like she is becoming a grandma overnight. Something like that. The New England Journal of Medicine wrote, the most effective way to stop the aging process would be to replace these growth factors that promote normal cellular growth in the body. And colostrum delivers all this in a natural way, perfect balance, without any side effects. Colostrum and cancer. Cancer cells are produced in our body in a regular way. Everybody of us has cancer cells. But our immune system fights against these cancer cells, so nothing happens. If this immune system is not strong enough, the cancer cells can grow and we get this cancer sickness. And even here, colostrum is the first choice to protect your body against cancer. Even this is shown in more and more studies. That means it is a protection like a vaccine, But that is not a guarantee, of course, that you never get cancer. But a better protection is already very, very important and a big benefit. And now, as a dessert, I would like to talk with you about one of my absolutely favorite products, our probiotics and probiotics yogurt. Let's talk first about the definition. What is prebiotics? We talk already about antibiotics, and you know that anti is against and bios life. It is overused, like I explained some minutes before. Probiotics is for the life. That means it sounds already more healthier, and indeed it is more healthier. Probiotics are living bacteria who help our body to fight against the bad bacteria in a natural way. And prebiotics, it's the energy source. That means you can say it is the food for these living bacteria. That means we need always probiotics and prebiotics so that we have the perfect results. It is interesting to know that our human body contains 10 times more bacteria than body cells. Imagine, we have 70 trillion of body cells. 10 times more means we have 700 trillion bacteria. And that means only these bacteria, the probiotic bacteria in our body, have a weight from 1.5 kilo. So maybe when somebody says, hey, you gain weight, no, I just have some more living bacteria in my body to protect me. It's a good excuse maybe. Okay, these probiotic bacteria can be found in the intestinal tract, where they are working very hard, in the stomach, in the respiratory tract, of course in our skin, and also in the urinary tract. And now, why should you use ESSENS yogurt? It is a bioactive yogurt in the highest possible quality. It is without any preservatives, without any sweetener, without any other chemical ingredient. It is natural. It is nature pure. And it contains 4 strains of good bacteria. I don't try to spell them, but these are the 4 most important good bacteria. And these good bacteria, our friend, our helpers, are fighting day and night in our body and protect us against the bad and the pathogenic bacteria like Salmonella, Heliobacter, Candida, and other ones. And it is like a normal battle. To have a chance to win this battle, you have to have a good army. So when we increase the figure of good living bacteria, of probiotic bacteria, the bad bacteria has no chance. This is the point. And a very, very important thing is to use our yogurt. In our yogurt, we have 100 times more living bacteria than commercially fine yogurts or commercially sold yogurts. This is already a fantastic figure, but here you see, here's our stomach. In the stomach, we have a very, very aggressive stomach juice. Because we are using a special technology, these living bacteria are protected against the aggressive stomach juice. And that means when they pass the stomach, more bacteria are going in the intestinal tract where they have to work. And this is a big handicap from commercially sold yogurts, even when they have a huge amount of bacteria, but most of them are killed in the stomach. And then there are only few, and they have no chance against the bad bacteria. So with this probiotic yogurt from ESSENS, we have the best chance to protect your body against the bad bacteria. Let's talk about more benefits. It regulates and promotes digestion. You will feel it nearly immediately. You eat the yogurt, and even if you have problems with digestion, you feel something is happening here. And you will be very happy if you can use this special place on a regular basis. It supports the immune system. It optimizes the intestinal microflora. It regulates the blood sugar levels. It increases the resistance against infections. It protects against stomach ulcers. It reduces blood cholesterol levels. It can promote the calcium absorption, which is very, very important, because if you don't have enough calcium in our food, the body goes to our depots. Where are the depots from our calcium? It's in our bones. And if you take out always the calcium from your bones, osteoporosis is coming very, very fast. It takes out the calcium from our fingernails, from our hairs, and from our teeth. And even this creates problems in the future. It reduces symptoms of lactose intolerance, and it has a very good anti-inflammatory effect. So you see a lot of healthy benefits just using our regular yogurt. And normally when you have a product which is better than other products, it's more expensive. But here it's opposite. You have minimal cost with this yogurt. A package from ESSENS yogurt contains 6 sachets. Each sachet is good for 1 liter, 1 kilo of yogurt. The member price for these 6 sachets is €14.15. That means for 1 liter, for 1 kilo, you just pay €2.35. For 1 kilo, maybe from the most healthiest yogurt on this planet. It's easy to prepare. You take the yogurt sachet, you take the milk, 1 liter, and you take the yogurt maker. Let's talk about the milk. I hear, for example, from people in Cyprus, we can't use this yogurt because the milk in Cyprus is different, because it's not sticky enough. Look, these bacteria are living bacteria. That means they are reacting for air pressure, for different other things in our environment. And so you have to play a little bit to find your perfect combination. I find the perfect milk. Sometimes when I want it really sticky, I reduce the milk from 1 liter to 900 milliliter to 800 milliliter, and when there is less liquid and I put the powder, I increase the time in our yogurt maker. Instead of 8 hours, I'm using it 9.5 hours, and I have a really sticky yogurt. So I'm 100% sure if you try it, you will find your personal favorite, and so you can use it more creamy, more juicy, more sticky, and you can use it for a lot of different things. But it's always the same healthy yogurt without any chemical ingredients. So you mix it. We have a bowl, 1.5 liters, so it's very easy to put the powder in. You place it in our ESSENS yogurt maker, you connect it with electricity, and this yogurt maker started to warm it up to the optimal temperature, and after 8, 9, 9.5, maybe 10 hours, the yogurt is done. Put it overnight in the fridge, and the next day, the next morning, for example, you have the perfect yogurt. Very easy. So, I guess you understand why this healthy yogurt is, ESSENS yogurt is so healthy. And another thing is, it is really, really delicious. So, when you like to have some ideas how you can prepare it, how you can use it with fruits. You can use it, for example, also as a dressing for salad. You can use it for different other things. And you want some more ideas, go to this website and you'll find a lot of recipes. But I have also to to ask you a favor. If you like this yogurt and if you like to share our experience, it will be fantastic. Because if you send us your favorite receipt, we can share it on our website, we can share it in different other ways, and all of us participate from new ideas how to use Essence yogurt in a perfect way. Thank you very much for listening. See you in our next video. Bye bye.